Mental preparation is literally everything when it comes to a natural birth, especially because birth is 90% mental. Our bodies know what to do, but it's up to us to control our minds and make sure that we're in a great mental space in order to have a great natural birth. And that's something that I'm actually working on myself. If you're new here, I'm Naomi. I'm 37 weeks pregnant with a beautiful baby girl and also preparing myself for a natural water birth. And so I've also been preparing myself mentally, and I'm going to share with you things that you can do to help prepare yourself mentally for your natural birth that's to come. The first thing on this list is education, and education is key when it comes to mentally preparing yourself for a natural birth. And honestly, the lack of education is what stops a lot of people from wanting to do a natural birth or actually doing a natural birth, because I've talked to a lot of people who actually desire and want to do a natural birth, but because they don't know much about it, they become fearful and scared and doubtful that they can actually do it, so they don't. So educating yourself helps a big part in your mental preparation to make sure that you have the experience that you want, that you actually follow through with it and make yourself proud and have a good experience, because this is a beautiful time, so you want to have a good experience. And so a lot of this may be questions that you have about birth, like what's early labor versus active labor, or things to expect, or how to manage the pain, or how contractions feel, even though you can't really explain that to someone to where you actually feel it, but actually just having some kind of education around it to know what to expect helps a lot ease your mind. Or just hearing other people talk about how you can do it and how it's done, the different ways that you can achieve a natural birth, that really will help ease your mind of a lot of those concerns. And that's the first step in your mental preparation. The second thing is only tuning in to positive birth experiences. And this is so important because this plays a huge role in how we are starting to visualize our birth. And so this part of the mental prep is looking at positive birth stories, whether that's in videos, talking to other people who have had positive birth experiences, so that you can really start to implant those positive visuals in your mind. And anyone that may come to you talking about their traumatic birth, tone it out. And anyone who may try to come to you and talk to you negatively about your choice to do a natural birth, tone it out, because those things will try to get in the way of your natural, great, positive experience. And I've already had that in my experience. I'm in the 3rd trimester now, and I've already had comments and judgment about my decision to do a natural birth, or people talking about their traumatic experience and, trying to put those traumas onto me. But that may happen to you, but you just really have to tone those things out and move forward with what you want. Don't let what other people think or what they may say to you alter how you want to do things. And so these positive birth stories, birth experiences, looking at these videos are really going to help you create that positive mental image of birth so that you can make that happen for yourself. The third part of mentally preparing for a natural birth is how you look at pain. And of course, there is pain that comes with a natural birth, not having any medication or anything like that. So we are literally going to be feeling everything. But it's really your mindset around what you view pain as. A lot of the times when we refuse pain, or when we are trying to push pain away and not work with it, it's going to become more painful. And so in birth, the pain that we're feeling, those contractions that we're feeling, it's progressive and productive pain. It's pain that's helping us birth our baby. And so it's important to get into that mindset that, okay, this pain that I'm feeling is productive. These contractions, this is my body working to help push my baby out. And so having that mindset going into it will really help you when you start feeling that pain to know, like, okay, this is my body working to help birth my baby. This is my body working to help birth my baby, and not looking at it as something that's hurting you. It's something that's helping you, not hurting you. So again, having that mindset going into birth is going to help you a lot. The next part of mental preparation is knowing who your support system is. That's actually important while you're pregnant, but also even more important when it comes time to having birth, so that you know that you have people that you can rely on, and also communicate your preferences with them so that they know how to best support you. And this is going to help you a lot mentally, knowing that you're in a safe space, that you have people that you can rely on, who know what you want, who know what you desire, and also know how to support you through this time. The next part of mental preparation is being prepared for the unexpected. And this is something that I feel catches a lot of people off guard, because they have one way stuck in their mind of how they want their birth to go. And if it doesn't go that way in the moment, then just all chaos breaks loose, and that's where their mental is really, really messed up, and it can create a traumatic experience for them. And so just going into your birth with the mindset that if things need to change, being flexible when it comes to that, because all that matters at the end of the day is that you're healthy and your baby is healthy. So if something's not going the way that you want it to, if say you're having a natural birth and you end up having to transfer, or birth is taking longer than you expected, or baby isn't in optimal position, whatever it may be, any of those case scenarios that can come up that are outside of how you visualize your birth, just be flexible mentally going into it. And just remember, whatever I have to do so that I'm healthy and my baby is healthy is all that matters, and keep that focus. Still, of course, have your ideal way of how you want your birth to go. That's very important. Visualize that, but just go into it with the mentality that I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure that I'm healthy and my baby is healthy. So these are all ways that you can mentally prepare yourself for a natural birth. I'm also doing all these things myself because I'm in my 3rd trimester. Literally, baby girl could come at any point. I'm 37 weeks. And so again, I hope these things help you. And if you have any other extra tips on how to mentally prepare yourself for birth, let me know down in the comments.